Hello everybody, my name is Katrina, and today I'm very excited because I'm going to be reacting to EXO's new music videos. So as of me recording this, I haven't recorded stuff in actually quite a while, so it's actually kind of nice to be back and doing this again. I just got really busy and couldn't manage my time as well, so that's why I wasn't doing stuff for a while, but I'm working on getting back into the flow of things and groove of things and whatnot. So I'm really excited to watch their music videos. They have like 3, and I'm like, I've never gotten this much from them. And also before I even start, I don't really know much about this album, because I'm like, I guess I just didn't want any spoilers with it. I think I might have watched one clip that was like the trailer, like the album trailer or something like that. I don't remember. But I really don't remember like anything from that. So yes, but I'm going to be watching their 3 music videos. I have a feeling this video is going to be quite long. I'm gonna try not to get it go too far, but it's EXO, so it's probably gonna be long. Just giving that heads up. But I'm prepared. I got my EXO o'clock merchandise. I literally just got it not too long ago. I also have they had the rings. Can you see it? Can you see it? There you go. The ring. Oh my god, it's sorry. It's so freaking cool. I love both of them. Then I got, so quick story time. So when I was looking to get the merchandise, I was trying to figure out which one like of the sweaters I want, because I know they had like, it was either 3 or 4 colors. They had like green, I think they had orange, blue, and pink also. I think those were them. I don't fully remember like off the top of my head, but I was like, okay, which one am I gonna get? And then I looked at the photo cards that they had. And in EXO, Dio's my bias. I just love him. He's so cool. So when I saw his photo card, I have his photo card, I was like, let me get the sweatshirt to match with him. Yeah. Not much to it. That's the reason why I chose this one, because it's it looks like it's the one he's wearing in the photo card. So I thought it would be cute to have the sweatshirt kind of matching him. And then for the ring that I got Chen. I'm just gonna, can you see it? Did that work? There we go. Yeah, so just wanted to share that. Also, before getting into the reactions, I do have like 2 announcements I want to make. So I think maybe sometime last week, my memory's not always the best, so my apologies, but if sometime last week I did a comment thing in my community tab. I'm not saying that properly, but I think you know what I mean. I released like a message in my community tab on YouTube, basically saying why I hadn't posted in a while, and then I did like a PS part saying I've got big news. So I'm very excited to say I'm actually finally getting to go to my first K-pop concert. So I'm filming this on like Monday, July 10th. So it's in a week from today. Very excited for it. And the cool thing is I actually just got into the group. So I'm actually going to see Card. I'm very excited to see them, and because they've amazed me so far, so I'm very, very excited. I can't contain myself just thinking about it and how close I am. So I'll definitely have to see about listening to more of their music, which I will definitely get to. But so I'm very excited because they're going to be my first ever K-pop concert. So I can't contain my excitement. I'm really happy. I can't wait. I might post, like, do some stuff with that, but I think I'm just gonna put it on like the social media that I have, so maybe like Instagram and Twitter. I'm gonna see about, I'm gonna try to post more over there, but I'm not good at social media. But so like with the concert stuff, I might see about doing more over there. But so very excited for that. But then also the second big news is I'm actually going back to Korea at the beginning of September. I'm very, very excited. I was fortunate enough to study abroad there last year over the summer, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm going back for like 2 weeks, and I'm very excited. I have to look into it more and read more about it, but I'm pretty sure I got tickets. Well, okay, so I got tickets for in September, at the beginning of September, there's the Rap Beat Festival. Which makes me really happy because I know Taehyung's performing. He's the main reason why I tried to get the tickets. I have to read a bit more about like how to do that kind of stuff, but so as of right now, basically the first thing I'm going to do when I get to Korea is see Taehyung and a bunch of other amazing artists. I don't know all those artists as much, but I'm saying Taehyung because he's more the big reason why I wanted to get the tickets in the first place. So I'm super excited. So during that time when I'm there, I probably won't be doing like videos, but I definitely try to be doing like on social media, like my trip there, my experience there. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. I can't freaking wait. It's gonna be amazing. But now that I've gotten my news out of the way, let's get into watching EXO's music videos. It was a struggle for me not to watch these, I'm gonna be honest. Like during that period of time, like I just got so busy, I kind of just wanted to watch them without doing the reaction just because I love them so much, but I'm like, I really am trying to dedicate myself to growing this channel and just getting to know more groups with people that know those groups kind of more than me. So I held out. So I'm very excited. So I'm gonna try to watch them in like the order that they came out. So I will be watching Let Me In, Hear Me Out, and Cream Soda. I'm very excited for this. I've seen some of the like the picture releases for each of the songs, but I haven't really heard anything. I've tried to skip over all those bits, like on TikTok. I've tried to skip over any bit that I saw or heard with them because I'm like, I don't want to get spoiled. I've held out this long. So yeah, I'm really excited. So without further ado, let's get started with Let Me In.
어둠 속으로 사라지는 널 기다려도 숨지 말고 허적대잖아 잠겨도 되다만 물결치듯 내게 와줘 너 없이는 별 볼 일 없어져 낮도 밤도 달 같지가 않고 고요한 맘을 파도에 눕힌 채 원하고 있어 이토록 나를 내 품속 더 다니고 싶어 그럴 수만 있다면 날 let me in Cause it's blue 너의 두 눈 Gotta let me in your deep ocean 매일같이 기다려 Hey 네 맘을 벌써 많이 담아 바라면 좀 더 깊이 높이 뜬 파도 몰아세워 더 질치듯이 감싼지 휩쓸리는 건 계속 내 쪽에서 매번 외면하고 외쳐대도 대책 없이 덮치는 너
이미 여긴 저 태양빛도 닿지 않아 가늠이 안 될 만큼 깊고 외롭지만 널 아는 바다 날 이끄니까 부디 날 삼켜 원하면 어디든 넘어갈게 차라리 이젠 몸을 던져 휩쓸리게
이 감정들에 대한 걱정 따윈 흘려보내
솔직한 말 all from deep inside
아직도 넌 뭘 생각해 담기에 넘치는데
또 달리고 싶어 그럴 수만 있다면 날 안아 let me in 너의 그 Girl let me in your ocean 매일같이 기다려 모든 것이 멈추고 눈과 귀를 가려서 숨 쉴 수가 없대도 내게로 모든 것이 멈춰도 내게 입을 맞춰줘 영원할 수 없대도 이대로 내린 한입 웃어 널 울고만 싶어 가장 깊은 어디든 날 안아 let me in 너의 꿈에 Gotta let me in ocean 매일같이 기다려 마저 거슬러 가
우리의 세상 끝으로
I want you 내게로 푸른 바다속 너에게 빠져
Yeah
Cause you're my ocean
Holy smokes. That was so freaking good. That was gorgeous. The instrumental, it got me from the very beginning. It was so this is kind of like one of those easy listening songs. It's like kind of soothing. It's kind of, I feel like it's one of those ones where it's like you just listen to, it's as if you could nod off to it because it's so calming. But then you actually listen to it, it's like when you really like them and you're fans, like you don't want to do that because their vocals are just so amazing. But it's definitely like one of those easy listening songs. And dang, I feel like this has so much meaning to it. So I won't watch it again and do the lyrics like I normally try to do that, but since I'm doing 3 of their videos in one, I'm probably going to see about like doing lyric videos at a different time just so that I can get to all of their videos. But the song itself was just so beautiful. There was like kind of like, especially when like Chen, it was basically all of them, but I feel like when Chen, Bacon, and Dio sang, and then Suho like at the very beginning, it sounded like so angelic and heavenly, and their voices are just amazing. Like I'd never be able to like really go into depth about what I think about their vocals because all of them are just so amazingly talented, and it's just their voices are so sultry. That might not be the best word to describe it, but that's the only one I could think of at the moment. Their voices are just so good, and it's like all of their voices are good. They're all just such great vocalists, and it's astonishing to me every time I listen to them. But it was such just a beautiful song, and the instrumental in it was amazing. It kind of threw me off at first because it kind of had like a soothing aspect to it with the instrumental at the beginning, but then there was kind of, funk isn't the right word, to like describe it because I don't mean like funk music, but there was like a funky instrumental, and I mean in a good way, I don't mean like a bad way, but it was like there was this like soothingness, but then there was this beat and presence in another instrument. I don't know what it sounded like at the moment. Like I can't, I'm like after the first listen, I can't always fully process like what specific things are. But when it first was going at the beginning, it was just, it threw me off because of the contrasting kind of instrumentals, but they worked so well together, especially when they actually started singing and rapping. And it was just, it was delightful. I really enjoyed it. And it got me all emotional because like when I was watching it, it kind of seemed as if they were looking at their lives through a lens, or like as if they were watching their lives as a movie. Like there was Chen and Schumann at one point. Like Chen was in like the movie theater the whole time, like here, and he's watching them on the big screen, and they're kind of watching their lives. And I feel like there are so many little things in this music video that like link back to so many of their other music videos. Like Chen being in the theater kind of reminds me of Love Shot, because that's like when you first hear him and see him, it's like in the movie theater or theater with the chairs, and then all the rewinding in time, that reminds me of like Miracles in December. At the end when like time rewinds and everyone goes backwards, that's kind of what they did at the end of this. And then the meteor that you see here at the end, that kind of reminds me of Obsession and Don't Fight the Feeling, how those are connected. It wasn't like necessarily a meteor that crashed into it, but it was like the world kind of burning. You know what? That actually, I thought of something else actually, like just now. I feel like it could also be EXO arriving to Earth. Because when you think like all the way back to like Mama, History, like those ones, it was like a weird like rock type ship that they were in. It didn't look like the meteor here, but I feel like it kind of symbolizes a similar thing, because that was like them coming or being sent to Earth. I feel like that could be that, and it's rewinding all the way back to their beginning. So it's like they're watching their whole existence from the very beginning. And like I love that. It was so freaking cool. I'm sorry. And then Kai with the dog. I love seeing animals in videos. I mean, look at that face. Sorry. But I feel like the dog kind of goes back to like Wolf and Growl. What else? Like there are other things, but like I can't necessarily fully. It also kind of gave me like a universe vibe, like of it going like them together, and then like the black and white scenes of like the members just singing. I feel like it gives me those music video kind of vibes, which I freaking love. There's so much more like little bits in here that I feel like I'm definitely missing. Like this also, Chanyeol picking up the rock in What Is Love. It was him finding the stones with all the EXO members' symbols on them, and then the book with Sehun had the book at one point. I won't be able to find it all, but like there's so many little tiny details that connect to like all of the other music videos, and I'm like I can't get them all. Like I can't. I'll definitely try to get as many as I can, but it was such a beautiful music video. It felt so calming, and then you hear the vocals and you kind of want to go crazy because they're just amazing. But it was such a beautiful song, and you know what? I think what I was most surprised about is the rapping in this. It was quite different. Like the rapping, like there's always a bit more pep to it usually, like from what I remember at the moment, and like taking their winter albums out of the equation, there's always like a bit more of a pep to the rapping parts. But I feel like with this, it was a bit more laid back and kind of a bit more of like a tricky rhythm. So I feel like they focused on how to do the rap, and I feel like there were different ups and downs in it. I can't describe it better than that at the moment, just because like the rap's not clearly memorized like in my head. But it was just so different from what I'm used to hearing from the rap line, and it was really good. And what I think what I love is, I feel like, so I saw it in there. So my first comeback for EXO was Don't Fight the Feeling. And I felt like Sehun grew so much in that. Like, you could see such growth in that music video. But I feel like there was a different kind of growth for him in this. They all got better because they're EXO. They're always going to get better. But I feel like there's such a big step for Sehun for me. Because I feel like the feel that he had in this was different from anything I've ever heard from him before, and I thought he did really well. I really enjoyed it. It was so freaking cool. I want to watch it again, but I'm gonna just keep watching it over and over again if I do watch it one more time. But I freaking loved it. The aesthetic of this music video was absolutely gorgeous, and the whole feel. Oh yeah. So I obviously don't know like the lyrics of it, but like what I was saying with what I saw in the music video, it feels like they're telling the story of their life as EXO, and go like over the time, and that's the kind of vibe I was getting at, and it feels like it's a song about their growth, and like how far they've come. And like I can't go into too much depth. Jesus, I can't speak. They rendered me speechless. Well, not speechless, just not able to speak properly. But there's, oh dang it, I lost my train of thought. It was I'm just gonna say, oh yeah, I can't go into too much depth about what I think the song means, just because I don't know the lyrics. I'm trying to learn Korean, but I'm horrible with languages, so that's going to take a very long time. But the song, it definitely got me emotional because it definitely felt like a song about the journey with EXO, and they were the first ever K-pop group I listened to, so the fact that, like, my first listen, that's kind of what I hear, it hits the heartstrings a bit. Especially, like, they've gone, over the past few years, they've gone through their military service, and oh, Sugar! Oh my god! So, not all 9 of them, but isn't this, like, the first time it's been, like, all of them back together since, was it either, like, when, was it Cocoa Pop Power or Love Shot? It was like one of those music videos, but it's been a while since like at least the 8 of them have been back together. So dang, that just hit me just now. Oh my god, that makes it even more special. Let me like it. I'm just gonna like it now because I sometimes forget to do that, but appreciation. But yeah, okay, let me move on to the next one though. But I freaking love this song. It was so good. The vocals just so freaking amazing. Like, you can't beat these guys together. Like, they're just so amazing. And I can say that easily now because they're the only ones on my mind at the moment, but freaking loved. But yeah, okay, so let's get on to the next one. Hear Me Out. Alright, cool. Let's get started.
1, 2, 3.
목표 let's fly together 나는 일을 했지 baby I can't help it 날 밀어내려는 시도는 just save it
Cause I've been thinking about some time with you 넌 아직도 이 모든 게 시작일 뿐 바라는 것은 전혀 없어 my baby 같이 밤새 같은 곳을 보는 게 내 favorite girl
어렵게 생각하지만 시간만 아까워 Love
Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out 괜찮아 뭐 어때 Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out 망설일 필요 없는데
Oh babe hold me close
Hold me close, hold me
진정한
close
그만큼 서투른 이 당신 날 밀고 당기는 건 아니야
절대로 내게는 안 보여준 모습을 하고 떠날 준비해 본 주 왜 또 이런 대우를 받으며 배우는 너에게 도달하는 법도 분명해 I can see you here frustrated
쉽게 말해서 I need you baby 알잖아 재미없는 말을 굳이 꺼낼 바에 난 행동으로 and you'll be mine for the night yeah.
한 걸음 멀어지는 너 애써 피하려 하지는 마 My love 딱 한 가지만 확실히 해줄래 얘기해줘 좀 더
혼자 숨길 생각 말고
Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out 괜찮아 뭐 어때 Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out 망설일 필요 없는 길에
Oh babe hold me close
Hold me close, come on.
신중한 그만큼 서투른 이 당신 날 밀고 당기는 건 아니야
줄인 너의 맘 그 속에 숨긴 너의 진심
솔직하게 말해봐
솔직해져봐
내가 먼저 열어둘 테니 다 꺼내봐
Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out 괜찮아 뭐 어때 Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out 망설일 필요 없는데
Oh babe hold me closely 거짓거리만 있었냐
너만 선명해
그 시간 낭비하지 않게
매 순간들은 솔직할게 단 한순간도 후회 없게 마음이 가는 대로
Okay. Again, like threw me off. It was like that's not something I was expecting. I feel like so far out of like these two songs, they're not the typical sound I am used to hearing from EXO. You can tell that they're EXO songs, but there's a vibe and an energy that's different about these than like what I've seen from them so far, like over the years. And I really like it. I feel like they're getting into a new age of EXO, and it's really cool. Oh my god! And the instrumental on this, I loved it. It kind of had that groove, like a groovy type, a bluesy, funky kind of sound. It's I don't know how to. There's a word I'm trying to think of, but I can't, which really sucks. But it just had a good groove to it. Like and I think it was like that, like guitar and bass kind of. It was like I don't know how to describe it, but like the bass and guitar in this, it kind of had like a groovy funk to it. But what the most interesting thing about the song is it had that, because with that bass and guitar, it had that strong groovy type essence to it. And then like the piano kind of eased it back a little bit, and then their vocals eased it back even more. So it was kind of like a soft groove. That's not probably the best way to describe it, but that's the best way I can think of at the moment. Which is cool, because I feel like when I hear a groove song, I get pumped up and like I just want to move around, dance to. This was kind of one of those where you get pumped up, but you kind of just want to sway, because you vibe with it really well. It was just such a fun song, and I feel like I love the music video for it. If it kind of reminded me for like that clip, that moment at the beginning of Power, where it was kind of like switching through the channels at the beginning, and it showed them like all playing video games in a room just chilling. The music video kind of reminded me of that. I love seeing groups do music videos like this, because it's fun just seeing the group just being able to like hang out together, have a good time, goof around, just be at ease. Because it's just when you see a group that it's like basically like a family, and you can see it in the music video too, and it seems like it's authentic. I just really love that, and that's what I got from this music video. So it just put a really big smile on my face. It was so cool. I won't keep going into like the vocals, because like we all know that they've got amazing vocals, and I if I keep saying it every time, it's just I'm gonna be too repetitive. But dang, freaking amazing. And I'm at that point with EXO, like I can kind of pinpoint which vocals are each person, which I freaking love, because now I feel like I can truly appreciate all of the members, and I freaking loved it. And this threw me off also, like the music. I said the music already threw me off in a good way, because it's just freaking awesome. But Sehun started this song too. I don't think I've ever heard him. Now, I don't remember all the B-sides of their, like, I don't remember all of EXO's B-sides as well. So what I'm saying is more based off of the music video. But I don't remember ever hearing him start a song. And I'm like, he started a song now, and I'm like, that's so freaking cool. And it gave it a different kind of vibe, and it was... I loved it. It was so good. But I feel like so far this album's kind of like one of those, it feels like it's a relaxed, laid back kind of telling my story type of thing, and I freaking love that. And I feel like the vibe I got from the bits of lyrics I heard and the video I saw, it feels like it's just the members telling the other members, like, come closer, I want to be with you, we're gonna stick together kind of thing. And I freaking love that. Let me go. The aesthetic of this one was also really cool. It was really different. One second, let me go to the beginning. Was it the beginning? Maybe it wasn't the beginning. Where is it? Okay. No, bit two. No, what? It before? Okay, here. As you can kind of see, I've got some Lego sets up there. So seeing him playing with Legos, I freaking love it. Oh, Sugar! Wait, I know that building. Wasn't this the building in Crazy Rich Asians? What? I don't remember. Is this meant to be like different, like, is this supposed to be... Wait, does he have a Lego set, like, of the world, and, like, at different points there's a different building or, like, monument kind of thing that represents the different countries in the world? Because that's kind of what it seems. Because, like, is that, like, maybe Toronto Tower, the London Eye? I know the building, I don't know the name of the building, though. But then it looks like London with this building. I'm like, if that would be really cool. If they kind of did that. Sorry, I did that just threw me off, but loved seeing Legos in it, because I freaking love Legos. Just a little bit of information I had to throw in. But like them just playing games, goofing around together, I freaking loved it. And then there was one point, like Tio just shoved a big thing of food in his mouth. I freaking love that, because I feel like with this, it shows you that they don't necessarily take themselves too seriously. Like, this whole music video gave me kind of B2B vibes, because that's kind of what B2B does. They do not take themselves too seriously, and that's honestly one of the reasons why I love them. They take what they do seriously, of course, but like, they don't take themselves too seriously. They're always down to have a good time, to joke around, to put smile on people's faces, and in their music videos you kind of see them goofing with each other a bit, and I love it. Except for some of their more like stronger ballad ones, but so I loved seeing them. And then because I'm a Big Bang fan, I of course naturally think of certain Big Bang parts, but there were parts where they were like on the couch together. It was like, where was it? It's finding it that's the problem for me. Not there. Where? Oh, well, okay, yeah, no. Oh, so this part, like when they were with the car, kind of just reminded me of Sober from Big Bang. I have to make the connections to Big Bang. I kind of have to. They're my two favorites, so I have to make sure I see those connections, because that's just what I naturally do. But there was another part that reminded me of like F It. It's not this exact part, but it was like them like goofing around on the couch. That reminded me of the beginning of that. But I really love this song. I kind of like that this song and Let Me In were quite different sounding, but the vibes were actually quite similar. Like, they were both kind of easy listening songs, but kind of in somewhat different genres. And I really loved it. It was so good. There are probably a bunch of connections like to their old music videos in this, or to other things, and I didn't catch it. But there's just so many things in their music videos that connect to other things, and like, I know I can't. I'm so sorry. I know I can't catch all of them, but I'm liking it. But that was amazing. This was so good. I am curious, like, why is the video, like, ratio or proportion sizes like this, though? Like, this is just so much longer than all of their other stuff. I think that threw me off at the beginning, because I saw, like, the commercial and then it just shrank. But, love the song. It was so good. It was so different. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Alright, so let me get into the last song, Cream Soda. I'm curious what that one's gonna be. That's such a different title, especially from like all of their music videos. Like, I feel like all of their stuff, it has like different meanings and whatnot. I feel like even the last two songs, those definitely fit in the vibe of like the songs in like winter albums and whatnot. But Cream Soda, I feel like that's just so different from like all of their other song titles. So I have no clue what it sounds like, but I'm very excited because the aesthetic of it, I love. All right, so let me stop talking and let's get started with Cream Soda.
톡 쏘는 듯한 느낌 꽤나 부드러운 크림 섞일수록 더욱 진해져 baby 또 목이 타는 기분 살짝 위태로운 지금 다른 걸론 절대 만족 못해 Baby come closer 입안 가득 퍼져 처음 맛본 특별한 끌림 이 자극적인 텐션 like a bottle of cola 넌 탄산처럼 팍 퍼져 이미
성이 다 마비된 듯 사랑 앞에서 baby 자꾸만 비트
까다로운 척 이리저리 재봐도 원래 몸에 해로운 게 끌리는 거 알지 주체 못한 appetite 내 모든 걸 뒤흔든 건 I need all your cream soda 녹아들수록
조절이 안돼 마보다 본능이 so fast 이대로 멈출 수 없어 you know I gone get it
주지
get it
못한 appetite
get it get
내
it
모든 걸 뒤흔든 그말 I need your cream soda 너가 들수록 좀 더 달콤해져 내 맘을 아주 쏟구나 I need your cream soda
넘쳐나는 거품 fill it up 부드럽게 채워 get it up
벗어나기 원치 않아 들기로 번져간 love so sweet 머리가 깨질 듯이 시린 너의 투명한 바다 끝까지 자꾸 욕심나 좀 더 맘을 녹여줘 살짝만 볼 중독적인 appetite 내 심장이 맴도는 그말 I need your cream soda 할수록 좀 더 달콤해져 그 끝을 알고 싶어 난 I need your cream soda 쏘는 듯한 느낌 꽤나 부드러운 크림 섞일수록 더욱 진해져 babe 목이 타는 기분 살짝 위태로운 지금 다른 걸론 절대 만족 못해
Holy. What the heck? What happened to EXO? Jeez, this almost doesn't seem like the same group. Like, this is so different from everything else I've heard. Like, is this the same EXO as, like, what, 2 years ago was when their last song came out? They're so different. This song, all three of the songs are so different from what I'm used to hearing from EXO. I love it, but it's thrown me off entirely. And the aesthetic is also like so different. I don't know why. I just like when I was watching this, I just got like, it was as if they did EXO, but they mixed in like a little bit of like YG essence to it. Maybe I'm just imagining it, or maybe I just don't know SM's vibe entirely because like I don't know all of the groups or all of their more of the recent ways that SM's gone, but this is not what I'm used to from them, and it's amazing. I freaking love it. And then the fact that the EXO sign symbol at the end of each video was different yet the same. So freaking cool. I think this one was my favorite. I think because it was just so different, and I mentally wasn't prepared for this one. I think the most out of all three. Like this one threw me off the most, but like it sounded so good, and the acoustic guitar, because I think it was acoustic guitar, like throughout the whole thing, so amazing. And then it was like the percussion part that was like, it was a clapping type sound. It wasn't necessarily clapping, it was like a clapping type instrument. I don't think castanets, but it was something along the lines of that. That was so cool. It gave it such a unique beat and feel, and it was so freaking cool. I loved seeing them dance. It feels like it's been forever since I've seen them dance, and I didn't even think about that in the last two videos, but I freaking loved seeing them dance because they could dance. And also one thing, let me get to it. Where's a good part to stop on? Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to find a decent like stopping part so I can. Is here okay? No, that's a bit too far. Where is it? Where's the part? No. Oh my gosh. Where is it? I need to find it. 1 second. I'm so sorry. How am I not finding like any parts where I can... Oh. I'm gonna settle on this one. But what when does Dio show that much skin? What? I'm not saying anything, but dang! The whole aesthetic of all the members, everyone, so freaking different. I also, let me just say, I love Dio's look because he kind of reminds me of Zorro. Like, you know, the Mask of Zorro with like Antonio Banderas. I forget. I can't think of the guy. I can't think of the guy's name, but the original Zorro, he had an outfit kind of on like Dio, and I'm like, freaking looks so freaking cool. I love it. They all look amazing. I'm not saying that, but Dio's my bias, so I have to mention him first. But it's so freaking amazing. And the falsetto part of the singing, like the chorus going into the falsetto, so gorgeous. Like, I think so many of the members did that part, and it sounded amazing in each and every one. And then it was so cool that, cause they gotta like twist something and do something different at the end, because like that's usually how most music tries to do things. But then they had Chen do it at the end, and it's not quite as much of a falsetto and more of a belt, and I'm like, it sounded so gorgeous and so like thick and rich, and it was so freaking amazing. And the rapping in this, oh my god, it might be some of my favorite like rapping throughout the whole song. There are certain songs, like I feel like Monster and Love Shot are harder ones for it to like to end on, just because the rhythm of that's so good. But this is definitely gonna be like one of my favorite rap moments, because so good. But the aesthetic of this music video was absolutely amazing, and it's kind of like, it reminds me of old SM aesthetic, but like brought into a new age, and it was done so good, so well. I freaking loved it. And then Schumann with the mullet, what the heck? Oh my god, they looked amazing, they sounded amazing, it was so good. I think out of the three, I'm like I said, I think I'm gonna say Cream Soda is my favorite, but I love them all. But yeah, okay, let me end this reaction here, because if I keep talking, it's just gonna be way too long. But loved all the songs. They're definitely gonna be on my playlist. I'll see about doing lyric videos to this album, these songs, at a different point, so I could have a better understanding. But they were amazing. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, which was probably a bit long and a bit crazy, and a bit of me talking too much. But it's EXO. I can't not talk. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!